this video we are going to solve LeetCode 104, problem number 104, maximum depth of binary tree. Let's assume we have binary tree 3, 9, 20, 15 and 7. We need to find the maximum depth of this tree. Now what is maximum depth? Maximum depth is the number of nodes along the longest path from the root node down to the farthest leaf node. Maximum depth is the longest path which should be passed from the root node. So we have this is the longest path. So answer for this one should be 3, as this is longest path. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the longest path. We need to find this one. Let's see how can we find this. It can be solved by recursion. So we have function int maximum depth, which is tree node. The argument is root. So it is the given function. Suppose we are at root position. We assume that all the work we will call it this function itself for left and right. Suppose int left will give the maximum depth of left subtree, this. So maximum depth of root left, and right will give the maximum depth of this subtree, max depth of root right. It will be automatically solved by recursion. Now how will you return the answer? Suppose this is 1, left will give 1 and right will give 2. So what is the maximum? The maximum will be returned. It should be 1. We have to include 1 also. 1 plus what is the maximum from left and right? See, from left we get 1 and from right we got 2. So the maximum depth will be from right. So 1 plus what will be calculated from right. So it will return 1 plus 2. 3 will be the maximum depth. Now we also have to stop the loop, stop the recursion. That is best condition. At what condition we have to stop? Suppose this left will call 9. Now 9 will call null. For left 9 will call null and right also null. So we need to stop at null. If root equals to null, then return 0. This is the best condition. So let's code this one. As we already see, first we have to call the left. So int left equals to max depth of roots left, and right is maximum depth of root right, and return 1 plus whatever will be the maximum from left or right, left comma right. And the boundary condition for this is when root equals to null, then we have to return 0. Let's run this code, submit. It should run all test cases. Yes, so this will be the answer. Let's try run this code. Now let's dry run the code. we have tree like 3, 9, 20, 3, 9, 20, then 15 and 7, 15, 7. So I will make stack here. First of all, max depth of 3 will be called. Let's the root call 3. So max depth of 3 is called. Now what are the 4 steps? First, it will check if root is null. If root null, no, so it will call the left equals to max depth of 9. So now max depth of 9 is called. 9 is not root. We are assuming like it is a root. It's value of the root 9. For simplicity, we are taking it 9. For 9, again check if it is root null. If 9 equals to null, not. The next condition is find left. Left is equals to max depth of what is left to 9. It is null. And what is right to 9? It is also null. So max depth of null. Now one function is again called max depth of null. If condition is satisfied, because null is null, null equals to null, so it will return 0. So value of left equals to 0, because max depth of null return 0. Now right is equals to max depth of again null, it will also return 0. At last what we have to return? Return 1 plus maximum of left and right, which is 0. So it will return 1. So value of max 9 equals to max depth of 9 is 1. With both of these has been removed from the stack. For right also max depth of null is called, which is removed at here. 9 is also removed. Now for 3, we are at 3. Left is called here. Left is checked. Now we come to right. What is right? Right equals to max depth of 20. For 20 also we have to check if 20 equals to null. No. So check left. Left equals to again max depth of what is left to 20. It is 15. Max depth of 15. Similar to 9. It will check all the condition. It is null. No. Find left. Left is equals to max depth of null. When we come here, max depth of 20 called, then max depth of 15, then null. Null will return 0. Right also, what is right to 15? Null. So right also return 0. So overall 15 will return 1 plus 0, which is 1. It is 1. Similarly, check for right. What is right? Right of 20 is 7. So max depth of 7. Similar to this, it will also return 1. So value of left is 1. Value of right is also 1. So return 1 plus maximum of 1, 1. It is 2. So here value of max depth of 20 is 2. And value of max depth of 9 is 1. We had reached till here. We have checked right one for 3. Now at last we will return the final maximum depth. So return 1 plus maximum of left is 1 and right is 2. We return 1 plus 2, that is 3, which is the answer. So we had dry run this one and all test cases pass also. Thank you.